On this day, New Yorkers remember the victims and the families left behind. The Chinese American community was hit hard on this day 11 years ago. Many live near Ground Zero, the crater where the Twin Towers once stood, and they are still dealing with the aftermath. Liling Tan reports from New York.
For months after the September 11 attacks, China-born U.S. citizen Denning-Wu Loez waited for news of her French husband. Jerome Loez was working on the 26th floor of the North Tower. For 6 months, there was no word of his whereabouts. Then in March 2002, the answer came.
And this was his banking card. So I know it's him. And then this is his badge, World Trade Center.
Belongings found with his remains at Ground Zero.
Right after 9/11, you were occupied by looking for him. And then you prepare that barrier. And then when all this settled down, all of a sudden you are alone. And it got to the point I'm so angry at him. How can you leave me alone? Why don't you escape? So I'm suffering, but where are you?
Denning found strength in setting up the Jerome Loez Foundation, which aims to foster closer ties between the U.S., France, and China through scholarship grants.
We was planning to have a child, and that one never happened anymore. So I told myself it's wife's duty and it's my love gift to keep his legacy alive.
Memories also very much alive for Chinese-American hero Che Zheng. The Bank of New York employee was a certified emergency medical technician who ran towards danger as others fled and was last seen alive attending to the injured. In a tribute to his heroism, the city of New York on September 11, 2004 renamed this street behind me after Zheng. It is one of many ways Chinatown has been touched by 9/11. Just 10 blocks from Ground Zero, Chinatown is among the largest neighborhoods affected by the Twin Towers attacks. For 8 days, this busy cross-section on Canal and Lafayette Street served as a militarized zone with no vehicular traffic allowed south of Canal.
So some of the major economies of Chinatown really is the tourism industry, the restaurant, the retail industry, and all this was at a standstill after September 11th because it really relies on a lot of foot traffic. So even up to today, people are saying that the economy is not where it is pre-9/11.
Businesses closed down and thousands were laid off. But as years passed, the tragedy brought this community closer so that more than a decade later, it continues to recover and rebuild together. Liling Tan, CCTV, New York.